the premise of these people being pastoralists was also symbolic of the fact that they overcame the animalistic part of their nature. That is a goal of an Aryan. The Abrahamic individual succumbs to his animalistic nature in a sense where he's trying to repress it and reject it, but he is told that he is always going to be fallen, always going to be less, always going to be ruled by his animalistic nature. But the Aryan, just off of the symbolism of being a pastoralist, and if anyone doesn't know what a pastoralist is, these are people that are on horsebacks, are walking around like nomads, but they carry with them animals, sheeps, lambs, not only for food, but also for clothing, also for the ability to drink milk, have other sources of nourishment for them. And this is the emphasis of overcoming that animalistic part of you and learning how to use it towards your advantage. They don't reject the animal part of them. They embrace it, but not in a way where they let it completely rule them. They are the one riding the tiger. You know, coming back to Skylar's channel, the whole premise of his yoga school. It's not about killing the tiger. It's not about rejecting the tiger. It's not about rejecting the animal within you. It's not about suppressing it. And it's not about letting it overtake you. Admit that you are a sinner. You need a savior. You are always going to be less than God. It is the struggle against yourself, against the animalistic nature, not to get rid of it, but to actually tame it, to make it a part of you that you embrace and actually allows you to expand and elevate yourself to the status of a god. Because a god in the Aryan tradition isn't some unknowable, bright white light. There's gods of war. There's gods that have sex. There's guys that kill. There's guys that do all these types of things. And that is another premise of the Aryan tradition that we should definitely get into. The fact that this culture embraced art, differentiated art. It wasn't, like you just said, one note. Everyone's playing one note and one key of the musical system of life. There is multiple different keys and multiple keys of divinity. That's a bar, write it down for anyone who is tapping into that. But this is the process of being able to express your true nature, or as we like to call it, your dharma, as a form of art. This is why there was so much beauty in the Aryan tradition compared to what we see in modern times, and also the influence of the Abrahamic traditions, because everyone is told a certain script. This is what it means to be good. This is what it means to be bad. This is what you should do. This is what you shouldn't do. The Aryan tradition realizes that everyone has their own innate nature. The dharma of a tiger is to murder, is to kill. Do we look at a tiger and say that it's inherently bad, it's evil because it's murdering? No, that is its nature. And if we look at a cow, we don't inherently say, oh man, it's so good, it's so peaceful, it's killing the grass. So each part of the equation still embraces that differentiation of consciousness, which also is an approval or an acceptance of violence. This is why the Aryan tradition has a deep connection to war, not in a sense of it being barbaric, but a reverence of war being a form of art, which you can see in Aryan texts like the Bhagavad Gita. I'm looking at it right now on my bookshelf, which is one of the best, if not the best, from my opinion, explanation of what it means to live beyond good and evil, and the emphasis of the Aryan tradition. So we should definitely dive into that, of how each and every single individual was put into a position where their goal, their purpose was to first identify their dharma, and then embrace it to the fullest extent, regardless if it caused war, regardless if it caused division, regardless if it caused conflict, because this is that drive to express yourself. This is the drive to assert yourself in the world. And this is the drive to, as we talked about it, become a god, not let morality diminish or dim down your beauty, your art. And this is what the world is suffocating people under, in this state of submission and slavery, where they think that they're becoming a good person, but in reality, they're going against their nature. It's like putting a tiger in a zoo and giving it Beyond Meat, giving it vegan food. Like that's bullshit. That's not what a tiger is meant to do. And the tiger can be forced to do it, coerced to thinking that this is the right way. But the Aryan spirit within him is always going to want to express itself, assert itself, and have that warlike nature, but in an artistic manner, not just a pure chaotic manner. It is the balance of order and chaos that the Aryan strives for. For the full lecture, click the link posted in the pinned comment down below.